golf, is a game that, there's so many parallels, to life.
If there was a perfect sport for Kendra Little to play as she navigated life, golf would be it.
Anytime, growing up, I was, going through something or feeling, a certain way, going out on the golf course by myself and just having that time is just sacred, just always be special to me.
Because during all that time, Kendra was protecting a secret.
It's something that, I didn't share with anyone, including, siblings, so.
Kendra first started golfing around the age of 7. She knew she was good around 8 or 9, but even before that.
I look back to when I was, 6, 7 years old and just feeling different.
And like most her age, she didn't know how to talk about it.
I had, my friends in school, both, boys and girls, and just sort of, looking at them and trying to, compare myself to them and figure out, these things that I'm feeling and not really being able to make sense of it.
When she was 12, she and her parents got some answers. At OHSU in Portland, an ultrasound showed her feelings of feeling different were justified.
The doctor explained it to me that I was born both a boy and a girl.
Intersex. In basic terms, Kendra was born with sexual reproduction parts of both sexes.
When you're told that at that age, you have a very basic understanding of how the world works, and there's boys and there's girls, and that's it. And to be told that you're both, it was pretty shocking to hear at that age, and that kind of rocked my world, and it's just kind of.
And from there, the battles began.
They don't really give you a handbook to, walk you through something like that.
She says she tried to live as normally as possible, but even with her parents, she never talked about it much. And as the youngest of 3 children, her parents were supportive and kept it confidential.
So I think there was just that extra layer of just wanting to protect and wanting to create a sense of normalcy on their end. And I can only imagine, being a parent and being told that, your kid, is born intersex. What do you do?
For 20 years, the 3 of them kept quiet. She played professionally, looking over her shoulder, waiting, knowing either the fear of people finding out would drive her from the game, or she was going to continue to play and be forced to deal with a potential storm.
And as it turns out, I wasn't ready for that. And I wasn't ready to deal with that, and I stepped away.
And everyone asked why. And Kendra's response?
Just say, I just don't think this is what I'm supposed to do.
She says not opening up about it was the hardest part until July 8th of this year, when Kendra broke the silence with a video produced by UNINTERRUPTED, a company linked to NBA star LeBron James. Their platform is UNINTERRUPTED, where every athlete in the world is allowed to say what they want to say, no filter.
I'm not entirely sure where to begin this or how to. It's something that is around 20 years in the making, from when I first found out as a child that I was very different from the majority of the people I was surrounded by.
20 years of high school, college, playing professionally and coaching, this was Kendra's way of coming out on her terms. And the reaction?
99.9% positive.
She's heard from some she hasn't talked to in years, and complete strangers.
Just saying, I can't tell you how much, hearing the story from you means to me. I can relate 100%, and you telling your story has made me feel validated and has made me feel seen and supported. And just hearing those stories, from people that were born the same way, that in itself has made this all worth it. Let's see if I can make one.
Having gone public and now at peace,
there we go.
Kendra's life is now on a different course. She says she won't drop everything and run off to every rally.
Yikes.
But will use her story and golf to help others.
Golf, is something that has always been an important, thing in my life, and has been a vehicle to, put me in places and meet people that I never would have, experienced otherwise. So, it's, I'm, forever, grateful to the game, for everything that it's given me.
And the advice that she's giving?
If you're fearful of something, or you're fearful of, telling your story or whatever you're going through, it's never as bad as you think it is or that you think it's going to be if you do something about it.
Something she did after 20 years of struggling to hold a secret inside. Released with a 13-minute and 38-second video. Kendra's story.